chicken part.
People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. The intro video that you saw at the start, it is a video of an incident that occurred in Jamaica. Two po seems like they specialize in blue, confronting a man. Don't know the underlying story, don't know what he did. This video is going to be based on that. This video, or this incident, it seems, is a follow-up to a next incident that occurred days prior to this. In that first video, there were three po, two in the blue, just like the blue where you see. However, all po in a blue is not the same. Some of them seems as if them are municipal po, then you have the specialized po. The video that you saw, the intro, them may look like the specialized po. Them have the tall up, them have the extender button, and them have a different mindset than the ones from the municipal po. In the first video, like me say, three po, two in a blue, one of the regular uniform with the red stripe on the pants. Confront a man, don't know the underlying story. Them a try arrest the man, he was obviously resisting arrest. There was some sorts of wrestling going on. Him have one of them on the ground, they had no answers for this man. This man was pretty much maga, flaco. However, he was manhandling all three po. In that video I said, it seems as if the po them need some sorts of cornmeal. Specifically, them need some lasco, them need nutrients. In this video, it was the polar opposites. There were two po versus one man. Again, don't know the underlying story. However, in this case, that sole individual did not have the upper hand. That sole individual was being manhandled by the po. It was not even close. So therefore, two different incidents, polar opposite results. The po them have the M to the 16, will look like that kinda. And then them have the extender button. That is a new type of button that you just flash it out. I guess you press a button. Me I know the po like you hear, so I would not know. And then the extend out, and then when it lick you or clot you, you pretty much bend up in a S. That was the case in this case. In this case, they were begging the po, don't do the man like that in front of children. Don't do him like that him have mother and father. Don't disrespect him. Don't manhandle him. Don't belittle him like that. We see say the po had the upper hand. And this man was pretty much down on the ground after him get a couple of clottings out of that said button. In the first video, like me say, him a fling the po them like ragdoll. So this leads me, is this more than coincidental? Because people, like me say, when it comes to these po, they always want that get back. They're always thinking about that revenge factor. They are not going to make the same mistake like the other ones before them. They are very vindictive. And whenever them get in them feelings, they are not going to leave the impression or opinion out there that they are any sorts of pushover. And when you are a po, that is something that you don't want out there on your name, as if you are some sorts of soft soap, or else the street will take advantage of you. The street will take you under. So me just say, If you FUCK with the wrong popo, you will get FUCK up. Now, the popo has to understand that he also has other squaddies that are out there that might not be as wise, equipped as him, and can defend themselves. So therefore, when you are seeking vengeance, remember it can also turn the table. So therefore, don't make your emotion, don't get carried away, don't carry over one incident into a next incident. Same way you can revenge on people, people can revenge on you. So the moral of the story, or the gist of this, is that you be professional. Treat each situation individually, meaning that you analyze and assess each situation individually. Where force is needed, you use force. Most importantly, use your discretion. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called "The devil always finds work for idlers." That means that if you have something positive in your life, if you are gainfully employed, you are least likely to get involved in any sorts of mix-up and passa in the lane mouth or in any other place in Jamaica. I am speaking about a video that is making its round on social media. I have seen some very disturbing videos. This one ranks up there in the worstest of the worstest. This video I will not even show a second on YouTube because of their policy. It is not going to fly. It involves two young ladies in some sorts of garrison, in some sorts of very physical altercation. That altercation involves one of these ladies that had a little boy or a little picnic in them hand. Could be a boy, could be a girl. Look like about 2 or 3 year old Lily Picnic. In the middle of the altercation, like I said, they were going at it like two wildebeests. It seems as if the mother with the little child thought that she was having a disadvantage. So therefore, it seems as if she thinks she have one bag in her hand, and she just fling away the little baby pon the ground, blop pon the ground. She then recovered or retrieved that little picnic from off of the ground when it seems she came to her senses instantaneously. People, me no know what this lady that think about. Me no know where I got to her hand. Me no know why two mothers or two women would be in the middle of a brawl with a little picnic in the middle of all of this. And even when she picked back up that little child, the FIGHT continued. She then went for some sorts of stick, some sorts of board, and she started flinging off of the girl. And needless to say, instead of anybody intervening, anybody parting, anybody taking away this child, they were cheering as if they were some sorts of spectators at some sorts of MMA. FIGHT. People, you know, sister, something wrong with these people and the mentality that they have in this garrison. People are more for the entertainment factor than of the safety of the mothers or the two people who were involved, and even worse, the little picnic. Videos like these, and this is why there was a response from the child's advocacy group, and they must say they need to get to the bottom of this. They need to find the two individual mothers that are involved, and specifically that mother that flinged down her picnic when she thought that she was having a disadvantageous in the fight. People, something definitely wrong with these people, but like I always say, the devil always finds work for idler. If you are gainfully employed and have positive stuff, energy in your life, you are least likely to get entangled in any sorts of dirty bungle. So therefore, until they change their mindsets, until the mindset of the people in these garrisons change, we are always going to see stuff like this, especially with the advent of social media. The relevant authority needs to intervene. That child should be taken away. These mothers are these two Lego beasts. They need to get some sorts of counseling without a shadow of a doubt. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called these BITCHASS Igas. These nookie watchmen, these obsessive men, and why family allow them to come in their lives. If they are rich, it seems as if them get a hall pass. If them rich, them can do all manner of evil. Family members and even their daughters are more accepting or tolerant or will put up with it until DEATH do their parts. I am speaking about the second wife of Beachy Stout, a case that is presently in the courts, in which the mother, which is one of the witnesses, took the witness stand and she gave her testimony yesterday. The mother said that she did not even knew that her daughter was married to Mr. Beachy Stout, one of the suspects on trial in that case, the main suspect. She said that they were married for 8 years or so, and within that 8 years, it is 8 years of turmoil. It was always break up to make up. That is all they do. She would leave, or oftenly leave, the house with Beachy Stout that is in Portland and come back to the family house which was in St. Mary, not as bashy as the one in Portland. She would come back for days, and within days, 24 hours, he would come back for her. He would call, talk to the mother, talk to she, sweet talk them, and then she leave until she could not leave anymore. So pretty much the mother said throughout all of these 8 years, it is a on and off ongoing thing where she would pack up her Dulcimina grape suitcase, come back home, and then she gone back within a couple of days or a day. Most of the time, he would come back, drive and pick her up, and then them gone. She a smile and a laugh until the next time. The mother said that the last time though was in June of 2022. That was close to the day that she lost her life. She came back home for at least 3 days. That is the longest she ever come back home as the prodigal daughter. However, after that, there was no coming back home. She went to the home or the castle, somewhere in the sky or wherever it is. You Christians, let me know in the comment section. She said the man always a complain. Say she a cheat on him. Him sound like a little bitch. Him call her upon the phone. Sometimes they would be on the phone for hours, 2 hours, stuff like this. Now people, remember, this is a big ras man. So therefore, if you and your wife have a problem, you and your wife can, talk about it, come to some sorts of amicable agreement. However, this is the problem with obsessive, jealous, childlike, BITCHASS Igas, like I told you in the title. Them feel as if them can always complain. Them always feel like their jealous instincts, which is usually wrong, always I tell them all sorts of stuff. They are mostly delusional. They are psychopath. What a psychopath is a person that always acts as if he is a victim, and if him feel like somebody take advantage of him, he or she, will want to take it to the furthest extent. And that is the case as it pertains to Beachy, based on the testimony of the mother, which would be one of the 4 witnesses that is on trial. So the mother said, listen, this boy used to come at the house. We would accept him as family, even though I did not know when they were getting married and people. The reason for this is that the daughter is not going to tell the mother, say, listen, me I marry this piece of ish after all the BEAT down, after all the stress, after all the trauma that she caused her daughter. So therefore, she knew that she would not get that approval from the mother. However, the most important factor in all of this is that when she left that little house in a St. Mary and people, me no know the house, but I am assuming that the fact that people claim that Beachy Stout is a millionaire, and I guess he was. She was caught up, so therefore she was penny-wise and pound-foolish. Penny-wise in that she want the better life. However, she would end up losing her life. So penny-wise for the lifestyle and pound-foolish for her life, in which she lost in a very bad way. If you never know, then pretty much take her away, bust her throat, STABBED her up, and then show some sorts of flammable liquid pan her and set some sorts of matches to it. So my point is this. These young ladies nowadays, they will put their lives in jeopardy all for that almighty dollar. The men that are jealous, the men that are obsessive, gets a pass because them have the money. I bet if this was some sorts of poor man, the first time him raise him voice and people, I am not saying that it is right in any sense of the word. Me just say, why put up with it because the man is rich and then only to lose your life? Point blank and period. Further on in the news, if you are very particular or picky which part you eat, then you would not give a DAMN if Crab Circle, that is in Hero Circle, opens or it remains closed. However, for those that are curious and would give it a second chance, TVJ did some sorts of documentary and they are showing the progress of what is being done, the infrastructure that is put into place to avoid the same thing that happened before as it pertains to the CRAB issue. So people, take a listen, take a look at what has been done and what needs to be done to make sure that everything is into place whenever it eventually opens back, that is soon.
Now, a lot of persons may be asking what's been happening in Crab Circle since that major issue. Well, I'm here to tell you that today we're seeing workers here. They are installing a bathroom type facility. Construction material is here. So walk with me. We're going to be showing you a little bit, hopefully, of what's happening here. So this is supposed to be at the bathroom facility area where the workers and I assume patrons as well will be able to use the area. Construction material is here, so we're going to try to walk around. We are seeing fresh concrete. It appears that some wash type stations are going to be installed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like about 6 to 78 wash areas are going to be here. And we know that this was one of the reasons why the area would have been shut down by the Public Health Authority, but one of the many reasons. So we're going to walk you through to what's happening here. Caution tapes are still here. So while training is happening for the persons who are here, infrastructural upgrade is also happening at the same time.
Now people, like I said, this video is from TVJ. Give credit where credit is due. To each his own. If you think that these people deserve a second chance, if this is some place that you've been and you've had their food and it is tasty and you feel as if it is healthy enough, they put in the proper infrastructure, so therefore people should get a second chance. One bad apple shouldn't spoil the whole DAMN bunch. But people, as a person that is very particular, don't eat at any place. This whole episode just leave a bitter taste in my mouth. It is not a place that I've stopped I've passed by there several occasions and I did not stop. And worse, with that incident, infamous incident that took place, I doubt that I would ever stop. Let me know what you done do in the comment section. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.